This time, Prophet Muhammad, or Prophet Muhammad's spirit, has a message for the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim, because he's watching right now too, with the Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, or MBS. But the Emir of Qatar is watching right now too, is what I'm getting. So Prophet Muhammad has a message for the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim, because he's watching right now too. Now, we have already told you who the Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, or MBS, is to Prophet Muhammad, that he is the reincarnation of Prophet Muhammad and Aisha's son. Now, Prophet Muhammad wishes me to tell the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim, who he is the reincarnation of, and who he is to Prophet Muhammad. Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim, you are the reincarnation of Abu Hamza. Now, who was Abu Hamza? Now, Google is telling me Abu Hamza, or Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib. My apologies if I am mispronouncing that name. Hopefully I'm close. Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib, or Abu Hamza, was a foster brother, paternal uncle, maternal second cousin, and companion of the Islamic prophet Muhammad. So, you, Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim, you are the reincarnation of Abu Hamza, is what Prophet Muhammad wants you to know as well. And that's why we are connecting to both of you here through our channel, because you are connected to us. You are connected to Prophet Muhammad and Aisha, Prophet Muhammad's wife Aisha. And as I've already told you, I am the reincarnation of Prophet Muhammad's wife Aisha for Muslims. So we're all back here. We are all reincarnated and back here in our current human bodies for this lifetime. Like, our souls have reincarnated. Our souls are reincarnated, meaning have come back in our current human bodies in this current lifetime. That's what reincarnation means. And if you want some Quranic proof, if you want some proof from the Quran regarding reincarnation, then I can give you a verse from the Quran. Right. Quran chapter 2 verse 28 says, how can you disbelieve in Allah, or God? You were lifeless and he gave you life. Then he will cause you to die. Then he will bring you back to life, and then to him you will be returned. Now, this Quranic verse that states you will die and be brought back to life is about reincarnation, is referring to reincarnation. And this verse asks how one can disbelieve in Allah, or God, when he gave life, will cause death, and will bring life again, after which all will return to him. So the context of this Quranic verse is that this verse uses the cycle of life, death, and resurrection. And resurrection can also mean reincarnation as a rhetorical question to challenge disbelief in the Creator. And I am also being given another verse from the Quran that Prophet Muhammad is giving me right now. He's giving me another verse from the Quran, from the same chapter, chapter 2, which is Surah Al-Baqarah, or which translates as the cow or the heifer, the name of chapter 2. Verse 78 says, "And among them are the illiterate who know nothing about the scripture except lies, and so they wishfully speculate." Another translation or interpretation of the same verse says, "And there are among them illiterates," or I think in Arabic you call them johala. And then it says, "who know not the book, but see therein their own desires, and they do nothing but conjecture." So please do not be like that, is what Prophet Muhammad is saying. And that's why Prophet Muhammad is also giving me this verse from chapter 2 of the Quran as well. For the two of you, for the Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, or MBS, and the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim, Prophet Muhammad is giving you this verse, chapter 2, verse 78 from the Quran as well, to say, please do not be like the illiterate. So I've given you two verses from the Quran, a verse about reincarnation, Quran 2, verse 28, and then what I've just explained, Quran 2, verse 78. That's what Prophet Muhammad is saying to you through me, Prophet Muhammad's spirit, because I can talk to spirit, because I can communicate with spirit, and I can communicate with Prophet Muhammad's spirit, and I can speak for Prophet Muhammad's spirit, and I can bring messages. I can bring forth messages from Prophet Muhammad's spirit because I can speak for him, his spirit. So please let that sink in, and we're gonna leave this message here. Take care, stay safe, over and out.